Heels on wet stone, counting nothing. The city keeps its breath just under mine. Neon bleeds into the gutter seam. A red so wrong it looks like a warning. I wore your jacket 2 weeks past the end. Still smells like someone I was mourning. The crosswalk counts down. I don't move. Let it hit 0, let it loop again. Every step I take goes sideways. The road curves wrong beneath my feet. I'm dancing with the disappeared on a night that won't complete. Spin me through the intersection where the street lines never meet. I keep waltzing with your absence on the crooked, rain-slick street. Puddles holding upside down hotels and strangers with their collars bitten up. I could dissolve into this pavement dark, become the thing that fills the crack cup. The river's got a low pulse, moving freight I'll never see. You're somewhere dry and certain, and I'm here becoming weather. Every step I take goes sideways. The road curves wrong beneath my feet. I'm dancing with the disappeared on a night that won't complete. Spin me through the intersection where the street lines never meet. I keep waltzing with your absence on the crooked, rain-slick street. 3 bars shut, 1 cab left running. Nobody rides, the overheard wire hums a frequency I swear was your voice once at 4 a.m. when you still called. Now I hold the dial tone like a hand and walk the radius of what we were, tightening. Every step I take goes sideways. The road curves round beneath my feet. I'm dancing with the disappeared on a night that won't complete. Spin me through the intersection where the street lines never meet. I keep waltzing with your absence on the crooked, rain-slick street. The city doesn't know, it doesn't care, just keeps its neon bleeding into nowhere. I keep the rhythm wrong, keep the rhythm wrong. Above the corner store keeps breaking its own sentence on and off and on again, like something it can't finish. I counted 14 flickers before I moved my feet. Stood under it so long, I took the rhythm in my teeth. You were 3 blocks north of nowhere, I was wired cold and long. The light kept losing words the way I'd lost you all along. Streetlight stutter, say it straight. Either burn or let it break. All that blinking in the dark is just a wound that won't make up its mind. Streetlight stutter, say my name or cut the current, kill the flame. I'm done rehearsing how to leave a street that blinks and won't go blind. Rain dragging down the signal box, the neon bleeding red. I've got your number on a receipt I keep but never read. The city stutters where it hurts, a circuit missing 1 clean beat. Every arc of failing light lands right below my ribs, concrete. Streetlight stutter, say it straight. Either burn or let it break. All that blinking in the dark is just a wound that won't make up its mind. Streetlight stutter, say my name or cut the current, kill the flame. I'm done rehearsing how to leave a street that blinks and won't go blind. I could walk away, the bulb will keep its broken speech. The wire will keep almost deciding. Some things live their whole life in the space between the off and on. Never dark enough to grieve, never bright enough to show me something. Streetlight stutter, say it straight. Either burn or let it break. All that blinking in the dark is just a wound that won't make it's mine. Streetlight stutter, say my name, I'll cut the current, kill the flame. I'm done rehearsing how to leave a street that blinks and blinks and won't go blind. The bulb above the corner store keeps breaking its own sentence on and off and off and on. I know the feeling. One square of orange light, fourth floor, second window in. Somebody's still awake, or somebody forgot to leave. Collar up, I'm reading the city by what it won't show me. Curtain drawn to the third inch, a silhouette decides to turn away. I've been counting your lit windows like a broke man counting change. Every room a different story, none of them mine to take. Half-lit window, who are you keeping, who are you hiding from the rain? Half-lit window, burning like a question I climb 4 floors to ask in vain. You don't go dark, you don't go bright, just half-lit, split in the night. Wet fire escape, rust impatient, neon bleeds into the brick. River throws its cold light upward, catches nothing, nothing sticks. A coat left hanging on a door frame, a cup still warm on the sill. I know the weight of staying partly open, I know it better still. Half-lit window, who are you keeping, who are you hiding from the rain? Half-lit window, burning like a question I climb 4 floors to ask in vain. You don't go dark, you don't go bright, just half-lit, split in the night. There's a name I stopped saying out loud 3 weeks ago on the same wet street. I left it under the lamp on the corner where the concrete cracks and the puddles meet. Some rooms stay lit for no one living, some lights burn down till their own defeat. And I'm still out here reading windows, looking for a warmth that won't repeat. Half-lit window, who are you keeping, who are you hiding from the rain? Half-lit window, burning like a question I climb 4 floors to ask in vain. You don't go dark, you don't go bright, just half-lit, split in the night. Keeps finding the pavement, I keep finding this block. That window holds its orange secret. I turn my collar up and walk. Something's alive in here, something won't go dark. Bare bulb swinging in the stairwell, 40 watts of nervous light. I keep touching where you left a bruise, a habit, not a right. Copper stripped and spark roll, the wall behind the bed still warm. I sleep beside an open circuit, waiting for the current, not the calm. Loose wire, still conducting something I can't name. Touch me wrong, I'll light the whole room. Touch me right, it all looks just the same. Loose wire, living unconnected, every junction humming with the blame. Loose wire, neon stutters through the curtain, red and cold on the linoleum floor. Your jacket's gone, the hook still carries the shape of what it held before. Rain is cracking at the window, the river swallows what it finds. voltage, loose wire running through its spine. Loose wire, still conducting something I can't name. Touch me wrong, I'll light the whole room. Touch me right, it all looks just the same. Loose wire, living unconnected, every junction humming with the blame. Loose wire. I don't wanna be repaired, I wanna feel the charge. I wanna know which wall you're leaning on out there in the dark. This isn't grief, it isn't fury, it's a frequency without a home. Somewhere between the short and the circuit, I'm conducting this alone. Loose wire, still conducting something I can't name. Touch me wrong, I'll light the whole room. Touch me right, it all looks just the same. Loose wire, living unconnected, every junction humming with the blame. Loose wire. 40 watts, the hook still holds the shape. Something's alive in here, I leave it that way. Back on the wall, stop counting, I'm still here. Neon bleeds across the ceiling, pink and broken, half a word. Coffee ring on your side of the table, the only proof that you occurred. Rain on the fire, escape is tapping something close to your name. I pull the curtain, press my forehead to the window, watch the river swallow a flame. 3 in the morning and I'm still awake, counting cracks along the wall you used to face. The city hums a frequency I can't escape. 3 in the morning and I'm still awake, still awake, still awake. Headlights drag across the plaster, slow and wide and cold as doubt. A cab idles by the corner liquor store, then moves before I figure out whether I should grab my coat and follow something I can't even name. I stay inside this room that holds the shape of you like concrete holds the rain. 3 in the morning and I'm still awake, counting cracks along the wall you used to face. The city hums a frequency I can't escape. 3 in the morning and I'm still awake, still awake, still awake. Your keys are gone, the hook is just a hook now. The floor knows where you walk, the boards remember how. I run the tap and let the water run cold. Stand in the kitchen till my hands go numb. Press my palm to the tiles and feel the building breathe, like something underground is trying to come undone. 3 in the morning and I'm still awake, counting cracks along the wall you used to face. The city hums a frequency I can't escape. 3 in the morning and I'm still awake, still awake, still awake. Somewhere a door opens, not mine. The river takes it, I stay inside. 3 in the morning, still awake. Every crack runs somewhere, mine runs straight to you. Broken heel on broken stone, I count the fault lines walking home. Neon bleeds into the gaps, the city wearing all its maps across her skin like I wear mine. Every fracture, every line, somebody's name pressed in the concrete. Somebody's year, somebody's mark. I kneel down just to read the pavement, reading it here in the dark. Follow the crack, follow the crack, follow where it opens and it doesn't close back. Follow the crack all the way down, follow what's broken underneath this town. It goes where I go, it knows what I know. in every split river of it, shallow lit by the blue wash off the bar sign. 2 floors up, a stranger's outline. I pressed my palm flat to the ground. I felt the low hum underground, pipes and pressure, deep vibration, something moving, no translation. Whatever's pulling underneath won't let me leave. Follow the crack, follow the crack, follow where it opens and it doesn't close back. Follow the crack all the way down, follow what's broken underneath this town. It goes where I go, it knows what I know. Follow the crack, follow the crack. I traced it once to your front door, stood outside until the rain ran cold and then I ran. Couldn't tell the wound from the floor, couldn't tell the damage from the plan. Something always leads me back, I swear I'm not the one who's cracked. Follow the crack, follow the crack, follow where it opens and it doesn't close back. Follow the crack all the way down, follow what's broken underneath this town. It goes where I go, it knows what I know. Follow the crack, follow the crack. Every crack runs somewhere, every crack runs somewhere. Mine runs straight to you, and the pavement knows it too. We're out there, blue and red, spinning over someone's dread. I count the waves like I count the hours. Nothing mine, nothing ours. I left the TV on for company. It only showed me empty seats. The siren cuts across the district, finds my window, then retreats. Somebody's burning, somebody's bleeding, somebody's finally getting found. I press my ear against the plaster, listening for your underground. They're coming for somebody, but not for me, not for the wreck I made of everything. Between these sheets, distant sirens always moving through every city, blinking red, every city gone right past. Somebody's urgent, somebody's safe, and I'm just lying here unmade. The river throws the lights around like broken promises on water. I follow one red tail of sound until the frequency goes shorter. There's a payphone on the corner, I have walked past it for weeks. I know your number like a scar, but I don't trust my cheeks. They're coming for somebody, but not for me, not for the wreck I made of everything. Between these sheets, distant sirens always moving through every city, blinking red, every city gone right past. Somebody's urgent, somebody's safe, and I'm just lying here unmade. The neon bar sun throws a pulse across the ceiling of this room. I count each flash like medication, 1 and 2 and 1 and doom. You are someone needing nothing or needing something. I can't name the sirens, then out toward the bridges, all urgency, no way. They're coming for somebody, but not for me, not for the wreck I made of everything. Between these sheets, distant sirens always moving through every city, blinking red, every city gone right past. Somebody's urgent, somebody's safe, and I'm just lying here unmade. Blue and red across the ceiling, fading east, already gone. Nobody's coming, nobody's coming. The city carries on, nobody's coming for me tonight. Paper moon over rooftops, past it to a sky that won't believe it. The scaffolding holds up nothing now. Pigeons read the legs like broken braille. Your coat was hanging by the door 3 weeks after you left it on the rail. I counted floors through someone else's window, 11 lit, the rest already done. The city fakes its permanence so easy, paper moon convincing no one. Paper moon over rooftops, flat and white and borrowed light. Everything we built was stage construction, looked so real until the rain got in one night. Paper moon over rooftops, I'm still standing on this tar and gravel floor, watching something that was never solid hold its shape a little longer than before. The water tank rushed through the same equation, slow subtraction nobody announces. I kept the lease, I lost the logic. A building learns to lean before it renounces. Neon from the diner, 2 streets overthrows a red suggestion on the wall. You move through this apartment like a rumor, now every room confirms the fall. Paper moon over rooftops, flat and white and borrowed light. Everything we built was stage construction, looked so real until the rain got in one night. Paper moon over rooftops, I'm still standing on this tar and gravel floor, watching something that was never solid hold its shape a little longer than before. Cut out, pinned up, someone's idea, the real thing. Cardboard heaven, we rehearsed it so convincingly. I still check the door at 11, like the set might be the same. Paper catches, paper yellows, paper takes the blame. Paper moon over rooftops, flat and white and borrowed light. Everything we built was stage construction, looked so real until the rain got in one night. Paper moon over rooftops, I'm still standing on this tar and gravel floor, watching something that was never solid hold its shape a little longer than before. Paper moon still taped up there. Paper moon, someone's careful eye. Paper moon over rooftops, won't come down, won't come down. None of them say where the crooked one ends. I mapped you on the back of a receipt, marked the turns I knew by heat. The alley where you cut the corner sharp, the overpass that played your part. Neon bled across the wet stone ground. I followed every crooked sound, thought the detour was a sign to stay. That's the kind of wrong that looks like the way. I keep walking the crooked mile, counting cracks for a quarter mile. Every angle I believe was straight was just the river bent by the wave. No arrival, no clean line, just the crooked mile, just mine. You lit a block of faulty grid, whole blocks dark beneath what you did. Concrete held the shape of all that rain, a road that curves back on its pain. I wore the root into my shoes, the kind of miles you never choose. Dead indoors disguised as open lanes, the city breathing through its drain. I keep walking the crooked mile, counting cracks for a quarter mile. Every angle I believe was straight was just the river bent by the weight. No arrival, no clean line, just the crooked mile, just mine. There's a map inside my ribcage now, all the detours marked in red. No compass tells a broken vow which direction isn't there. So I follow the lean of the telephone wire, I follow the pull of the low-slung fire. The city doesn't fix its crooked teeth, it just builds the next street underneath. I keep walking the crooked mile, counting cracks for a quarter mile. Every angle I believe was straight was just the river bent by the weight. No arrival, no clean line, just the crooked mile, just mine. The road doesn't end, it just pretends, bends again, bends again, bends again. The needle drops on nothing to scratch an ancient air, a record that stopped turning before I knew to care. Your coat still on the door hook, your cup beside the sink. I play the same side over, too numb to stop and think. The grooves are worn to silver, the sun comes out around. I've been repeating something that stopped being a song. Dust on the needle, that's all it is now. A signal bleeding through a wire that won't allow the music that I'm after, the version I still need. Dust on the needle, cutting me. Dust on the needle, letting me bleed. Oh, the window holds the river in a frame of dirty rain. Neon bending sideways down the drain again. I press my palm to concrete, trying to feel the cold. But even cold reminds me of something I was told. Dust on the needle, that's all it is now. A signal bleeding through a wire that won't allow the music that I'm after, the version I still need. Dust on the needle, cutting me. Dust on the needle, letting me bleed. Oh, I could lift the arm, set it back to one, pretend the room is different, pretend I'm not undone. But the record knows the damage, every groove remembers true. There's a frequency between us that I cannot get through. Cannot get through, cannot. Dust on the needle, that's all it is now. A signal bleeding through a wire that won't allow the music that I'm after, the version I still need. Dust on the needle, cutting me. Dust on the needle, letting me bleed. The needle rises silence at the center of the disc. Just the click of something over, just the weight of what I missed. Just the click, just the weight, just the miss. Diesel and rain, nobody's waiting. Plastic seat, a cracked open window, city dragging past like a half-told lie. Neon bleeds across the wet black tarmac. I rode this route the night you said goodbye. Headlights drove the overpass, graffiti, names that no one reads anymore. I keep your coat check stuffed inside my jacket, a numbered ticket, nothing more. I'm going nowhere specific, just further from the door. I'm going nowhere specific, the river counts to 4. Every bridge, every corner, every wrong turn taken twice. Going nowhere specific, and it's almost starting to feel nice. Woman sleeping back across her shoulder, dreaming hard against the rattling glass. Driver doesn't look up in the mirror, we are all just cargo moving past. Underground steam rises at the crossroads, the city breathing through its broken floor. I press my forehead to the cold partition, rehearsing things I should have said before. I'm going nowhere specific, just further from the door. I'm going nowhere specific, the river counts to 4. Every bridge, every corner, every wrong turn taken twice. Going nowhere specific, and it's almost starting to feel nice. Terminals closed, closed, the concourse is hollow. One vending machine throwing orange on the concrete. I could get off here, but the diesel keeps pulling, and absence is easier than turning back around to meet it. I'm going nowhere specific, just further from the door. I'm going nowhere specific, the river counts to 4. Every bridge, every corner, every wrong turn taken twice. Going nowhere specific, and it's almost starting to feel nice. Number 14, end of the line, still on board. Every city keeps a legend. Every deck gets paid in water. Neon bleeds across the asphalt, pink and broken, running thin. I stood outside your building, counted windows, counted him. Cigarette down to the filter, collar up against the cold. Some equate and solve themselves, baby, some just take their toll. Rain finds the drain, everything that falls keeps falling. Rain finds the drain, I keep finding your name in the wrong rooms, wrong hours, wrong mouth. Rain finds the drain, I've been circling this block since you moved south. Concrete holds the heat of strangers, river takes what river wants. I got your scarf inside my jacket, pressed against an older front. Somewhere a taxi cuts the corner, somewhere a door swings shut on light. I'm the residue of something that evaporated overnight. Rain finds the drain, everything that falls keeps falling. Rain finds the drain, I keep finding your name in the wrong rooms, wrong hours, wrong mouth. Rain finds the drain, I've been circling this block since you moved south. The gutter doesn't grieve, it just receives. Takes the paper, takes the ash, takes the things we couldn't keep. I thought I was the flood, turns out I'm the street. Lower level, nowhere left to go but underneath. Rain finds the drain, everything that falls keeps falling. Rain finds the drain, I keep finding your name in the wrong rooms, wrong hours, wrong mouth. Rain finds the drain, I've been circling this block since you moved south. Every city keeps a ledger, every deck is paid in water. I owe more than I can carry, the drain don't care, the drain don't bother. Road goes out above the door, nobody replaces it anymore. Cold tile, single chair, cold hook holding only air. The fuse box ticks behind the wall, counts the hours and nothing at all. I left the radio face down, couldn't stand the tinny sound of someone else's borrowed love bleeding through the ceiling above. You were there, then you weren't here, then gone. The kind that hurts slow like a filament burning down. One brief right before it drowns. I keep reaching for the switch, empty room, familiar itch. You were there, then you weren't, a flicker. That was all, a flicker. Neon bleeds through the blind, paints a red cross on my mind. River carries its black freight south, your name's still living in my mouth. Concrete holds the day's last heat, I press my palm flat to the street, like something underground might talk, like absence has a pulse and walk. You were there, then you weren't here, then gone, here, then gone. The kind that hurts slow like a filament burning down. One brief right before it drowns. I keep reaching for the switch, empty room, familiar itch. You were there, then you weren't, a flicker. That was all, a flicker. The landlord never fixed the wiring right. We lived slipped, I knew the dark was always building through. Now the bulb stays cold, the socket bare. I stand and stare, I stand and stare. You were there, then you weren't here, then gone. The kind that hurts slow like a filament burning down. One brief right before it drowns. I keep reaching for the switch, empty room, familiar itch. You were there, then you weren't. A flicker, that was all. A flicker. A bulb goes out above the door. I don't replace it anymore. Somewhere under all this stone, the city keeps a pulse I've never owned. Neon bleeds across the way. I press my palm against the parapet. Every cab that cuts the dark leaves a red line on my chest like a scar. I memorized your hands, the way you tap the table to a am afraid. Now the city taps the same on every fire escape and window pane. It beats without you, deep in the concrete, low and true. A borrowed rhythm I can't lose. The city learned your heartbeat too. It beats without you, under the asphalt, under the blue. I put my ear to the avenue, and all I hear is you. The river carries what we spent. The light it throws is cheap and bent. I trace the grid from block to block, each intersection like a broken clock. Your coat still hangs beside the door, shape of someone gone before the radiator knocks and sighs, performing grief between the pipes and tiles. It beats without you, deep in the concrete, low and true. A borrowed rhythm I can't lose. The city learned your heartbeat too. It beats without you, under the asphalt, under the blue. I put my ear to the avenue, and all I hear is you. I don't need a name, I need the pressure back. That specific weight you laid along my back. The city fills the gap with diesel and with rain, but a grid is not a body and a road does not remain. It beats without you, deep in the concrete, low and true. A borrowed rhythm I can't lose. The city learned your heartbeat too. It beats without you, under the asphalt, under the blue. I put my ear to the avenue, and all I hear is you. Somewhere under all this stone, the city keeps a pulse, and I keep walking home. Rain on the overhang, nobody coming. I count the drops anyway. Neon bleeds across the wet concrete. Red letter bar sign missing half its name. I've been standing here since 10:30, watching every cab that looks the same. My coat pulled tight, my jaw pulled tighter. The city breezes diesel and it's cold. You said the word tonight like it meant something. Turns out tonight is just a story you told. Under the awning, waiting on a lie, counting all the minutes, bleeding dry. The rain don't care, the street don't stop, and you're not coming. I know, I know, I know. Under the awning, learning how it ends, where the warning goes when warning bends. The river's lit, the city turns, and still I stay, I stay, I stay, I stay, I burn. There's a woman in the doorway of the laundromat, folding something white and looking through the door. There's a man who walks the block for the third time now. Both of us just keeping some old score. I check my phone, the screen lights up for nothing. The notification, not a name. The awning drips his thin, persistent rhythm. I almost leave, I almost do. I stay under the awning, waiting on a lie, counting all the minutes, bleeding dry. The rain don't care, the street don't stop, and you're not coming. I know, I know, I know. Under the awning, learning how it ends, where the warning goes when warning bends. The river's lit, the city turns, and still I stay, I stay, I stay, I stay, I burn. Maybe this is love, the standing still when senses go. Maybe this is just the oldest thing a body knows, that concrete underfoot feels truer than an empty room. The waiting in the open holds you longer than the dark. Under the awning, waiting on a lie, counting all the minutes, bleeding dry. The rain don't care, the street don't stop, and you're not coming. I know, I know, I know. Under the awning, learning how it ends, where the warning goes when a warning bends. The river's lit, the city turns, and still I stay, I stay, I stay, I stay, I burn. Rain on the overhang, still nobody coming. I count the drops, move through here anywhere, and left without a name, just the shape of a voice pressed into the rain. Your number's on a wall I'll never call, beneath the fire escape, where rust and water fall. I count the bricks between where you stood and where I stood. 12 steps in a season that I misunderstood. Neon bleeds across the alley in a color with no word. I keep replaying what I said against what you heard. Say it back to me now, let these walls carry it. Say it back to me somehow, I need to know it existed. Your name in the gap between the beat and the breath. Say it back, the city owes me that. The dumpster lid is shut on somebody's midnight. A torn receipt, a bottle cap, 2 cups, no good night. I walk this crook of concrete in both directions twice, looking for the wound that hides itself so nice. Puddles hold the rooftop like a promise made in reverse. I'll take the echo over nothing, but the echo makes it worse. Say it back to me now, let these walls carry it. Say it back to me somehow, I need to know it existed. Your name in the gap between the beat and the breath. Say it back, the city owes me that. Brick remembers pressure, water remembers stone. Every surface in this alley knows I'm here alone. I put my palm against the cold and wait for any sign. Even sound moves on eventually, I'm the one left behind. Say it back to me now, let these walls carry it. Say it back to me somehow, I need to know it existed. Your name in the gap between the beat and the breath. Say it back, the city owes me that. Something moved through here and left its shape and sound. I'm still standing in the alley, waiting to be found. City won't fold, city won't finish, just keeps turning corners nobody asked for. Broken heel on a cracked boulevard, 2 blocks from the place I stopped calling home. Neon bleeds into the gutter water, I carry something heavy, carry it alone. Shuttered storefronts all stare the same direction, like they know what I gave up, what I let go. The river throws its light across the concrete, but nothing here reflects what I used to know. These streets don't sleep, they just forget every name that walked them soaking wet. I left the door unlocked for you downtown, now the rain moves in and moves around. These streets don't sleep, they just forget. A payphone rings and no one's gonna answer. I count the cracks between the yellow lines. Your jacket's in a bag I haven't opened. Been 37 days, been counting signs. The overpass drips rhythm on the tarmac. Each drop a word I swallow couldn't say. But shelter walls are thick with torn out futures, somebody else's story washed away. These streets don't sleep, they just forget every name that walked them soaking wet. I left the door unlocked for you downtown, now the rain moves in and moves around. These streets don't sleep, they just forget. I found your number scratched into a lamppost, where the orange glow turns everything to rust. I stood there till my feet went cold and useless. Pressed my thumb against the digits like I must. What we were won't fit inside these blocks anymore. Too wide, too worn, too bent to hold the shape. The city takes the weight of everything we buried and lays it flat across the fire escape. These streets don't sleep, they just forget every name that walked them soaking wet. I left the door unlocked for you downtown. Now the rain moves in and moves around. These streets don't sleep, they just forget. Boulevard keeps breathing, I keep walking, door still open. Rain keeps talking. Red letter, dead center, CLOSCD. Still I stand here like it's reading me. Neon flickers in the puddle at my feet. The diner locked it to the counter, cold and neat. I memorized the menu through the window pane. Rehearsed what I would order if you came again. Coffee ring still present to the form. It clear your initials in the fog, I didn't wipe it clear. Every night I walk this block, I slow beside the door. Some wounds won't scar, they just stay raw. Close and glow on a wet black street. Red on the rain, red on the concrete. Nobody home, nobody in. Just the light bleeding out through a shuttered thing. I keep coming back like I don't know. Everything I want is behind that glow. Rivers dragging yellow from the bridge tonight. A cab cuts through the crosswalk, throwing fractured light. The clock inside so stuck at 10 to 9. The hour that you left without a warning sign. I pressed my palm against the cold plate glass. Counted all the seconds I let pass. Some doors don't open twice, I know the rule. But the sign still burns and I'm still the fool. Close sign glow on a wet black street. Red on the rain, red on the concrete. Nobody home, nobody in. Just the light bleeding out through a shuttered thing. I keep coming back like I don't know. Everything I want is behind that glow. No key, no reason, just this electric red. Keeping a vigil for something already dead. The city breathes around me, 1,000 open rooms. Still I choose this locked door, still I choose the room. Close sign glow on a wet black street. Red on the rain, red on the concrete. Nobody home, nobody in. Just the light bleeding out through a shuttered thing. I keep coming back like I don't know. Everything I want is behind that glow. Red on the rain, red on the rain. CLOSCD, and I came again. City breathes out, white and slow, through iron teeth below. Midnight and the grates are open-mouthed, exhaling what the tunnels hold. I'm standing where we stood in February, wearing out the cold. My coat still carries your particular weight, a ghost pressed into wool. The underground is running something hot beneath my frozen soles. Steam off the grates, rising between us, warm from the wrong side of the ground. I keep your name below my teeth, where it makes no sound. Steam off the grates, the city breathing through every crack it can't repair. You were here, then the heat just lifted, and I'm standing in the air. Neon cuts the puddles into colors. I don't have the words to name. A taxi throws its yellow across the concrete and disappears the same. I trace the block we walked when you were leaving, like a wire stripped and bare. The river throws its lights against the bridges and nobody is there. Steam off the grates, rising between us, warm from the wrong side of the ground. I keep your name below my teeth, where it makes no sound. Steam off the grates, the city breathing through every crack it can't repair. You were here, then the heat just lifted and I'm standing in the air. Underground, the pressure keeps on building. Rooms below the rooms we never named. Every system runs on something burning, and I haven't cooled, I haven't changed. The iron grid between my feet is humming, low enough to live inside my chest. I press my heel into the rising current, wanting warmth, wanting rest. Steam off the grates, rising between us, warm from the wrong side of the ground. I keep your name below my teeth, where it makes no sound. Steam off the grates, the city breathing through every crack it can't repair. You were here, then the heat just lifted and I'm standing in the air. White against the black street, white against the rail. The underground keeps burning without fail. And the city bends. I won't go straight in this weather. Neon bleeds across the overpass, pink and broken, running down. I kept your number on a matchbook cover, soaked it through its smears to brown. The river holds the skyline upside down, like proof of something no one wants to claim. I turned my collar up and walked the long block, nothing moves the same. It hits you crooked, hits you sideways. Not the blow you brace for, not the clean cut. Something creeping through the drainage, through the gaps in what you thought you shut. Morning comes sideways, slides beneath the door you locked. Doesn't knock, doesn't ask, just fills the room before you've clocked it. Taxi cab ghosts from red to yellow, nobody flags and nobody rides. I had a coat that smelled like your apartment, gave it to the rain, made my peace with it, lied. The payphone on the corner still standing, nobody calls it, still it rings in my chest. Some frequencies don't need a signal, they just resonate and won't let you rest. It hits you crooked, it hits you sideways. Not the blow you braced for, not the clean cut. Something creeping through the drainage, through the gaps in what you thought you shut. Morning comes sideways, slides beneath the door you locked. Doesn't knock, doesn't ask, just fills the room before you've clocked it. I've been standing at this window watching concrete swallow light. Every puddle holds a version of a face I can't get right. The angle's wrong, the angle's always wrong. That's how it gets in. It hits you crooked, it hits you sideways. Not the blow you brace for, not the clean cut. Something creeping through the drainage, through the gaps in what you thought you shut. Morning comes sideways, slides beneath the door you lock. Doesn't knock, doesn't ask, just fills the room before you've clocked it. The city bends, the light won't go straight. Sideways, sideways, already.